Grand Lake Health Systems welcome you to this broadcast of high school varsity girls basketball on NKTelco Sports. We're here at Minster Middle School where the Marion local Flyers take on the Minster Wildcats. The big MAC showdown. Tonight's game brought to you by these sponsors: Grand Lake Health System, Clopay, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney All-Glaze Audiology, and NKTelco. Our sponsors here are the Big Mac showdown here between the Minster Wildcats and the Marion local Flyers, along with Brandon Coverman. I'm Dave Kanapke. The Marion local Flyers, 13-3 overall, 4-1 in the season. Started out a little bit slow, Brandon. They were 2-2. Had a really big win streak before they lost on Tuesday night.
Yeah, they were really going on a roll there for a while. They beat a couple good teams, Anna, Fort Recovery, Russia, then run into St. Mary's. They lose the other night, and they roll in tonight and play Minster. They are led by Sammy Holscher, averaging 13.2 points a game, Heidi Rethman at 11.1, and Elena Pullman at 9.9 points a game for Coach Beth Stribe. Beth
Stribe in her 6th year at the helm of the Flyers. And now for the Minster Wildcats, they are 12-1 on the season, 5-0 and in first place in the MAC. They've won 10 straight, and they've had some big wins lately against New Knoxville on Thursday, then the Classic in the country.
Yeah, beating Akron, Archbishop Hoban, and Margaretta there. Just some impressive wins there against the D1 and D2 teams there, winning 57-53 over Hoban, 68-50 over Margaretta. Just impressive wins that add experience to the tournament draw that's going to come up in the tournament run when you play through that MAC schedule, and then you go to the South and you got Fort Laramie. It adds experience, and you see that pressure, that size. It gets you ready for the postseason. It should be a good one tonight.
Yeah, we saw them play against New Knoxville last week in a big match. Minster started a little bit slow. And their offense was really slow all night, but they had the big baskets down the stretch, and their defense was big against the Rangers the second half.
Yeah, that depth came into play in that defense, wearing down the 6-girl rotation there for the Rangers. And the depth is going to play a factor here tonight again.
Looking at the MAC standings, this is really going to decide it tonight, as you see on top, Minster at 5-0 and Marion local at 4-1.
Yeah, and it's really Marion's got to show up here tonight if they want a piece of that crown. They've got to play Minster tough tonight, because it's going to be really tough for anybody to catch Minster if they win tonight with games against Fort Recovery, Coldwater, and St. Henry. Very comfortable lead there if they win tonight over the Flyers.
Yeah, behind them would be Fort Recovery at 4-2, New Knoxville at 3-2. So if Minster win, they'd have a 2-game lead. If Marion won, we'd be all tied, and it'd be a battle going ahead. So these two teams, always a big rivalry between these two schools. 67 times they've met. Minster has won 35 times. Marion local has won 31. Right now they're getting ready for the national anthem. We'll step aside and we'll be right back on NKTelco Sports.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Brookside Laboratories, east of Chicago Pizza.
Welcome back here. We're getting ready for The starting lineups for Marion Local brought to you by Sydney Allglaze Audiology. Heidi Rethman, 5'7" senior, averages 11 points a game. Number 20, Olivia DeMange, a 5'7" junior, averages 4 points a game. Number 23, Sammy Holscher, a 5'9" junior, leading scorer, 13 points, 5 rebounds. And 24, Elena Pullman, 4-year starter, 5'11" senior, 10 points, 6 rebounds a game. And Molly Winter, a 6-foot junior, 5 points, 4 rebounds. For Winter, head coach Beth Strive in her 6th year at the head coach at her alma mater. Now, to cue up the music. Here's the starting lineups, and brought to you Sydney Allglaze Audiology here by the Minster Wildcats. Number 4, Ivy Wolf, 2-time MAC Player of the Year, 5'10" senior, averages just under 19 points a game. Janae Hoying, number 13, a 5'8" senior, 12 points a game. Mason Pohl, number 22, 5'11" senior, 3 points a game. Ella Mesher, number 23, a 6-foot junior, 11.5 a game. Rounding out the lineup, another senior, number 24, Dana Pranger, a 5'10" senior, 3 points, 4 rebounds a game for Pranger. Head coach Mike Wiss in his 5th year at his alma mater as well. Brandon, let's talk about our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. We'll first start with Flyers.
For the blue and gold, it's the same speed of the guards. You always want to stay in position, keep them in front of you. Smart decisions on offense. You're going to get pressured a lot tonight. Make good choices and rebound on both sides of the floor.
Now for the Wildcats, their keys.
For the Wildcats, they want to control the pace, which they do so well at doing, and they want to pressure the guards. That pressure makes the defense turn into offense. Rebound and then rebound again. It's not about getting one chance, and if you miss the first one, it's about getting a second and a third one.
There's again your keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Thought it was interesting, both coaches emphasized the keys. Marion's second in the league in rebounding. Minster second last in the league in rebounding.
Yeah, and we said sometimes it gets a little distorted with Minster's ability to pressure. Again, we said New Knoxville last week was lower in the MAC because of the pressure both teams forced.
So Marion controls the tip. Winter underneath. Nice move by Molly Winter for the basket.
And Winter asserts her authority on the inside. She can really move players down there as a nice player.
Drive by Wolf. Rebound by Pullman. Marion's going to have to take advantage of their height. They're definitely the taller team, but Minster has some very tall players underneath. And there's Rethman on the 3. Rebound there by Mesher. Minster's going to want to push the tempo when they can. Hesitation dribble. Hoying rolls off. Kept alive there by Pranger. Wolf will find Hoying. And the Wildcats are reset with a second chance on this possession. Mesher kicks it out to Pohl. Four seniors, and Mesher's the only junior in this starting lineup. Mesher trying to drive. Flyers playing some nice half-court defense. Going again, or Wolf again to Mesher. Might have got away with a double dribble.
She did.
As the Flyer fans behind us picked up on that very quickly. Shot up by Pohl. Second chance. And the Flyers survived that as Rethman comes out with the rebound.
Yeah, and she did get Ivy Wolf did get away with the double dribble there. Credit Sammy Holscher with great defense on Ivy Wolf. We see that advantage on the other side as well.
Winter up for another shot. Pohl comes up with a rebound. Wolf pushes the tempo. Nice pass to Hoying, but not an opening there. 2 minutes in, Wildcats looking for their first points. Coming off some big wins. The Classic in the country over the weekend.
Well, you can tell this game is just going to be physical MAC basketball here early.
Great crossover dribble, but Hoying could not finish, and Winter with the rebound. Flyers had an 11-game winning streak going, and then on Tuesday they lost a pretty good St. Mary's team. over at the hangar, lost by 9 and had a tough fourth quarter. Pullman, pull-up jumper. This is everything. Hoying all the way ahead to Wolf. Ball is kicked out of bounds by Demange, and the Wildcats will reset.
And hopefully here off an out-of-bounds play, it's a perfect opportunity for Minster to get something over 5 from the field to start.
They started out slow last Thursday against New Knoxville. Big game that they won, and they fell behind in the first quarter.
And they were trailing 13-9. Again, credit Coach Wiss. He made great adjustments in that game defensively to help them pull through.
Again, Hoying had an opening, not able to finish. Ball goes out of bounds to be Flyer ball. Flyers playing some great defense. They've had everybody, all their opponents except 4 for under 40 points, but when the opponent goes over 40 points, they've lost 3 of those 4. So 40 is your key number if you're the Marion, defensively at least.
Good statistic.
Shot up by Pullman and 1.
There's just so many interesting matchups when you look at this game. And one matchup you look at is Elena Pullman versus Ella Mescher down there because they're similar size. You take a good look here on a Winter Quality Meets replay there, just battling for position down on the inside there. And they both have similar stature, similar length. So good battle to keep watching tonight.
Pullman completes the 3-point play and a 5-0 lead. Marion Local on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first. Wolf trying to post up underneath on Demange, and she finishes for the first basket.
And I think Ivy just had the strength advantage right there on Demange. Right there, good shot to go to there if you're Coach Wiss.
Wolf's taller and stronger than a lot of point guards. She'll do that from time to time. Winner, and will travel. And the double team there by Mescher and Prenger.
Again, they're going to try to get the ball to Molly Winter to try to kind of make the guards have to collapse on her. As you take a look at the replay there to kind of set the tone on the inside. It's what I call her, the tone setter. That's what she is.
Wolf with the 3. That is short. Demange eventually gets the rebound. Pass almost stolen by Hoying as she crashes into our announcing stand here.
I was looking down writing and I came up, and next thing you know I feel boom. So
we'll get a look here.
Yeah.
See the pass here, and we'll see Hoying, and she was coming right at us.
And I get my shocked reaction there, looking on the sidelines.
I always say somebody's going to go on top of this table since we've been down here in Minster. We're floor level. It's the closest we've had.
You know who's going to play harder. Nice steal by Huker.
Huker just checked into the lineup. Drive by Wolf. Double team, kicks it out to Huker.
I think Ivy kept her positioning there.
Brent Oldie gets into the game, number 20. So they have 3 Flyers ready to check into the next dead ball. Holscher now guarding Wolf. Mescher shoot the 3, in and out. Rebound by Wolf. Kicks it out. Hoying corner 3. Battling on the rebound. Pullman comes up with it. And they lose it in the backcourt. Wolf comes up with a layup. There was 3 Flyers there, and somehow they lost it, and Wolf converts it to a layup.
It's just Ivy Wolf, the magic of her, the future Red Hawk.
Another look on our replay here is they handed to Pullman. She didn't think it was coming, or I think they're trying to pass it to Holscher. Tough break against the Flyers there.
And Ivy is just hanging around back there. She was just fortunate to be there. Easy basket there for Ivy. Has all 4 Minster points right now.
You see the 2 huddles. You saw Coach Wiss around his Wildcats. You see Coach Stribe here. You picked up on it earlier. Definitely an intense game. This is always the rivalry game between these 2 schools every year.
Yeah, and like I said, it's just physical MAC basketball. The question is, if Minster wants to get in their full court press, they've got to start making shots on their end. They're kind of struggling from the field there, 2 of 11. They've gotten off 6 more shots than the Flyers here so far. The Flyers only got 5, but they can score layups, little bunnies. They can get into their pressure defense that they like to use.
So a few substitutions. We have Holscher, we have Pullman, and we have Lindsey Koenig, number 30, number 21, Molly Rethman, and number 12, Stella Hilsman, in for Coach Stribe. Zale came in at that timeout. Pullman with all 5 points so far. Or no, she has 3 of the 5 points. Rethman with the basketball. Now to Hilsman. Hilsman just a sophomore. Double teamed and then stolen away by Mesher.
There's 4 Marion turnovers here so far.
Long pass back to Hoying. Down to Oldigus against Koenig. Nice move by Bryn Oldigus.
Yeah, and she's been a nice player this year. And the couple games I've watched Minster play, she's always kind of made a difference, setting the tone on the block.
Olsher guarded by Wolf. Should be double teamed there by Huker. Koenig to Hilsman. Drive to the basket. Shot by Koenig, and Lindsay Koenig with a nice jumper.
And the sophomore there, been getting some playing time coming off the bench, been doing a nice job this year for Coach Stribe's team.
Wolf across the timeline directing it. 2-time MAC Player of the Year on the way to Miami Redhawks next year. She also already holds 8 records, Minster records, 3 season records, I think 3 game records and 5 season records. As Wolf gets the ball back. Down low, Mesher blocked by Pullman.
Great defense there by Pullman, getting those long arms extended out there and altering the shot.
Marion averaging 51 on offense, and there's a steal by Wolf, and she just takes it away from Olsher.
There's been 1 foul call this quarter, so definitely letting them play.
3 ball by Hoying. Hilsman with the rebound. There's a foul in the backcourt against the Wildcats.
Yep, and that's Oldigus there on the reach there. Let the physicality go there, but a good call there on the official.
Heidi Rethman in the game, as well as Wildcats Dana Prenger and Mason Pohl. And so Rethman, one of the 3 double-digit scorers for the Flyers, will inbound it here against this Wildcat pressure. Molly Rethman to Koenig. Pass ahead and stolen by Prenger to the basket, swatted away by Pullman.
Boy, and Dana Prenger, just a scrappy player right there. But that physicality just defined that play at midcourt. Let's take a look here.
Taking a look, she just got her hand in there, was persistent. Nice swat away by Pullman. Pohl. Both these teams with pretty tall lineup. A lot of 6-footers or near 6-footers. Wolf has to give it up. Hands it to Pohl. And there's a steal by Rethman and a foul.
I tell you what I love watching there is former coach Treva Fortcamp, former coach Nan Steckschulte, who coached against each other for so many years, not head coaches anymore, but assistant coaches, and they're in it like they were head coaches not too long ago. You just gotta love watching that.
Those two made this rivalry what it is. She said it's still intense and still contributing. Another jumper there by Lindsay Koenig.
And she hit her other shot from that little corner there too. So credit the sophomore, already topping her season average here early on.
Under 10 seconds, Wolf to Pohl with a big jumper. Mason Pohl down to, that will end the first quarter. Good first quarter of basketball here in this MAC showdown on our First National Bank scoreboard. Flyers 9, Wildcats 8. We'll be back with the second quarter on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Marion. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Please support the following sponsors: Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Balmer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, Western Ohio Mortgage.
Welcome back to the second quarter here on our First National Bank scoreboard. A close affair. The Flyers up by 1.
Yeah, and credit Marion coming out a very physical first quarter there. Only 7 shot attempts compared to the Wildcats' 16. That's something they're going to have to key in on. But credit sophomore Lindsay Koenig with 4 points, right pretty much at her season average of 3.9, showing up big there to start the quarter again. This game's going to get physical. It's going to get tiring. Who's going to be able to withstand it? It's the question.
Wildcats ball to start us off in quarter number 2. And the Wildcats 5-0 in the MAC. Marion 4-1, so this will pretty well decide first place, barring any major upsets the rest of the way. Pull-up jumper and a foul by Rethman. We have a sellout crowd by this year's standards, and it's not by sellout, but it's a pretty boisterous crowd behind us and in front of us between the two fans.
Yeah, I read on social media prior to today that it was a COVID sellout. I mean, due to the pandemic, obviously limited tickets as Wolf goes to the line there. And it was a foul there on Rethman. Wolf goes to the line, and Wolf an 83% free throw shooter on the season. So
as a team, Minster shoots a very impressive 77%. Between her and Hoying and Mesher have some really high totals, high percentages.
Some NBA-like numbers quite there from the charity stripe.
As Holscher gives it up there to Hilsman. Back to Holscher. Able to kick it in the corner to Rethman. Rethman will drive through traffic. A nice block by Oldigas.
Good help side defense there by the Wildcats, resulting in Oldigas getting the block.
Oldigas at the elbow. Rebound by Rethman. Marion probably doesn't want to run, but they'll take a layup or a breakout when they can. Down by 1.
Flyers again going to want to slow that pace down so Minster doesn't get comfortable here. They've been doing a good job of controlling the pace.
Hilsman, a long 3. Stella Hilsman nails it.
Stella Hilsman hit a 3 like that against Russia on Saturday. Good shooter, only averages around 2 points a game, but has a nice shot.
She's been getting more playing time as the season has gone on for the Sophomore. A big 3 there. And Wolf counters with a long 3 of her own.
And Ivy Wolf with 9 points now for the Wildcats.
Holscher across the timeline. So trade 3s there. The lead back to 1 for the Wildcats. Hilsman guarded by Pullman. Hoying draws the assignment of Rethman, and there's a miscommunication. That pass goes out of bounds.
7 turnovers for the Flyers. Minster has not coughed up the rock yet at all.
You look at this lineup, Minster has a 6-footer in Oldigas, Mesher, Pohl, Prenger. Pohl's 5'11", Prenger's 5'10". On the Marion side, you have Pullman's 5'11", Koenig's 5'10", Winter's 6 foot. It's probably the 2 of the tallest teams around.
Yeah, well, Marion always brings size. You always know that. No matter what sport it is, they're going to bring size.
That is kicked out of bounds. Will stay with the Wildcats.
Pretty physical along that baseline. They're letting them play.
Definitely a physical MAC game as Wolf trying to post up underneath, and they will call a foul on Holscher. Holscher, her first. Wolf to inbound. Pull of the basketball to Hoying. Hoying drives baseline, left-handed shot, rolls off. Molly Winter with a rebound.
Marion with 9 rebounds compared to the Wildcats 7.
Rethman trying to drive on Hoying. Hoying and Wolf lead the team, lead the MAC in steals. Nice pull-up by Pullman.
Again, just nice little stop, drop, and pop. She can really extend the floor there and is just such an athlete in Elena Pullman.
On her way to play volleyball at Finley, as that's knocked by Holscher. Last goes off of Wolf, so defensive play there by Holscher.
First turnover of the game for the Flyers. They can really salvage some momentum here. I think this is a possession where if you're the Flyers, you need to drain some clock, get a wide open shot here. I don't care where it is from the floor. You're kind of building some momentum here. You need to keep adding to it.
Jenna Huker comes in the game to replace Mason Pohl. Holscher with the basketball, leading scorer on this team. not scored yet as Demange also checked into the lineup. Rathman trying to drive on Hoying. Hoying will tie her up for the jump ball. Possession area will keep it on this side.
Problem was when Rathman took that ball down the baseline, as you see on our Winter Quality Meets replay here, she kept it at her hip. She didn't bother to pass her. She was trapped below the baseline. She brought it below her waist, and then Hoying just gets the easy jump ball.
Nice quick pass to Rathman, and Rathman finishes there. Nice out of bounds play.
And Rathman with her first bucket of the game averages 11 a season, or 11 a game, excuse me.
Nice aggressive play by Rathman. You could see she wanted the basketball there and went up strong. Lead now at 3 for Marion. It's been a little back and forth. Marion's probably had the lead more than what Minster has had here in this quarter and a half.
Well, Ms. Minster hasn't really been able to get anything going down low and hasn't really been able to get much penetration either between this Flyer defense. And as I say that, Huker cuts inside.
Great bounce pass assist by Wolf. Cuts the lead to 1. Rathman bumps into Wolf. No foul. There we will have a foul, and bodies all around, and we've only had 6 fouls total. That will be the 4th foul on Minster. That was the first foul on Jenna Huker. Rathman will inbound it. Holscher in the backcourt. So far, the Flyers have done a pretty decent job of taking care of the basketball against this Minster pressure. Demange in and out. Pullman can't follow Demange with a nice hustle, but loses it. Jenna Huker comes up with it. Huker hands it off to Wolf. Mesher kicks it out to Hoying with the 3. In and out.
Hoying struggling from 3. She only shoots around 26% from out there. Kind of been struggling there from outside tonight too.
Holscher, nice pass. Rathman can't finish. Hoying with the rebound. Hoying, nobody picks her up. She pulls up for the 12-footer.
And that's where she's going to be effective from, averaging over 12 points a game. That little transition jumper on the foul line right there by Janae Hoying.
And there's a steal by Hoying and in.
And that is a thing of beauty right there from Janae Hoying, right there, swooping in right there. She is a hard-nosed player.
Timeout Flyers as the Wildcats have taken a 3-point lead, 19-16 on our First National Bank scoreboard. You're watching high school girls basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Welcome back to Minster Elementary School. Battle here in the MAC. It's been back and forth right now. Minster with a 3-point lead.
Marion swooped in and took the lead briefly there, but Janae Hoying getting her first 4 points in the ball game there. A little self-4-0 run put her Wildcats back on top. That speed, agility, and quickness that she supplies to this team was evident right there, and getting a steal, you know, hitting a fast break jumper from the foul line extended there. That shows why she spark plugs, jumps, starts this team. I mean, every game they play for the past 4 years is what she's done.
Coach Stribe with a full timeout. See what adjustments they make as Holscher working against Wolf. Rathman to Demange. And there's the steal. Mesher to the hole. A nice block from behind. Not sure if it was Demange or Pullman, but a nice hustle.
Pullman with her 3rd block of the night right there. Again, that long arms. Look here on the Winter Quality Meets replay. She was a good front row volleyball player, and she kind of shows it right there. Boom, them long arms there. It was just pretty easy for a player like Elena Pullman to swat a ball like that.
Wolf tries to drive. There's another 3 by Hoying. She hits this one.
And
big three ball extends the lead to 6.
yeah, she needed that one. She's got 7 now on the game. Wasn't shooting very well from 3 to start, missed her first 3 there, but now maybe heating up a bit here, as we say.
Flyers need a bucket. That goes in and out by Holscher.
And Minster now gaining momentum. Marion's got to get a stop and a score.
Mesher will drive. Body's falling, and Boyne comes out with it. She will reset the offense. Into the corner, it's Wolf. Drives, and one. Ivy Wolf takes it to the hole.
And not very good help side defense there by the Flyers. As you look here on our winter quality meets replay there, Pullman didn't rotate well enough. She should have stepped in front of Wolf there, maybe try to get her body in front of it. Wolf just goes right around, dances right around to the basket. But easy does it there.
And a lot of times in the first half, whenever Wolf would drive, there was 2 or 3 people stopping that, but that time Holscher did not get much help there, as that's the second foul on Holscher. Wolf now with 11. It's the second, over 1,400 career points here in Minster. She'll add on quite a few yet to go in this season. Right now, this is danger time for the Flyers. They need to cut into this 9-point lead here late in the first half. And they almost had the ball stolen, and they will say that Pullman was out of bounds.
Ooh, that's the 11th Flyer turnover, again, compared to just 1 on Minster.
Seems like Minster's, I don't know if the pressure or that, or just as the half has gone on, momentum has swung to Minster.
I believe it was 16-13 maybe in a 12-0 run.
3 ball, Wolf again. Extend the lead to a 15-0 run.
Heating up.
Rethman all the way over Hilsman. Mesher comes up with the rebound. Bucher to Wolf, and Wolf will push it ahead. Boyne will try another 3 and hit 2 in a row.
Get your umbrellas out. It's raining 3s now here in Minster Elementary.
31-16. By and large, Marion has played pretty good, but this is what Minster does. They have a streak like this, and there's another steal. Wolf to the basket, and in. 17 for Ivy tonight. Timeout, Coach Strive. And Minster has totally dominated this game here, taken over here. 33-16 on our First National Bank scoreboard. I'd like to thank our Keys to the Game sponsor, Keyhole Pizza, our replay sponsor, Winners Meats. Starting lineups are brought to you by Sydney Allglaze Audiology. We'll have a player of the game on, sponsored by NKTelco. Reminder to follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM. Their new station 100.3 Lake in their internet exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com all season. Your sports leader in Mercer and Allglaze County. And if Brandon had it right, and I'm pretty sure it was 16-13 Marion local.
Yeah.
And ever since then, it's been 18-0 Minster.
20-0 run, a game-defying run here for the Wildcats here, and pretty amazing what the Wildcats have been able to do. Getting the outside shooting going with Janae Hoying hitting 2 threes, Ivy throwing in a 3 of her own. They have 3 threes that they've made this first half after missing their first 4. They've hit 3 out of their last 4, and they've amped up the pressure. Now they've took it off, kind of trying to seize the momentum going into halftime.
This is like a 3-2 zone. You have Ella Mesher on the top, an athletic 6-footer, and Hoying and Wolf on the wings. Good luck attacking that defense. Nemanja did a nice job of keeping it from going in the backcourt. Rethman to Pullman, and fouled, and it rolls off. Flyers could use any basket to roll in right now, as Pullman has had a pretty solid first half. Will shoot 2.
Much needed there. Pullman at 67% free throw shooter this year at the line, averaging again 9.9 points a game. For the future Findlay Oiler volleyball commit.
Her teammate Heidi Rethman will be going to Findlay as well as a volleyball as a setter. Findlay, as well as Kenzie Holscher from Fort Laramie.
Are you thinking Maya Maurer?
Oh, I think I have that
Yep.
right. Yep, you're right. Yep. So right now, Wildcats with the ball with 14 seconds left and all the momentum. After a 20-0 run. And Wolf not able to get that layup. Pullman, they won't be able to get a shot up. We've gone to halftime here on our First National Bank scoreboard. Minster takes control. They lead 33-17. We'll be back with the first half stats in the second half here on NKTelco Sports.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
It'll be Wildcat basketball to start us off. They'll start with their 5 starters as they start at the game. Wolf, Hoying, Pohl, Prenger, and Mesher. Looks like the Flyers have their same starters as well. We'll check their lineup when they get the ball, and a dish to Prenger is blocked on the floor. Wolf came up with it, tried to pass it. So there they have the second turnover there as Wolf almost came up with the steal. And it'll be Flyer basketball. They have Rethman, Holscher, DeMange, Winter, and Pullman, the same 5 starters that started the game for Coach Beth's drive. Holscher in some trouble. Fortunate that Winter came up with it.
Thank you.
Flyers won 11 in a row before they lost to St. Mary's on Tuesday. 13-3, 4-1, and there's a turnover and a steal. Hoying comes up with it. Hoying trying to find an opening, kicks it out. Wolf tries to drive. Nice move. A little too strong, the bank shot. Winter clears the boards.
And it's important for Marion to throw a couple punches out here after halftime to show them that they're not going to say die yet.
Rethman off a screen and draws the foul on Mesher.
Marion has to keep playing physical. Even if they don't think calls are going their way, they got to keep fighting back here. They want to get back in this game. It's a look on a Winter Quality Meets replay there. Credit Rethman for being aggressive, going around Wolf there, getting fouled by Mesher. And Rethman on the season, 11.1 average, 75%. Pretty good clip shooting from the charity stripe.
Pretty consistent player. She's been in double figures 10 of the 16 games. 4-year varsity player. She hits a pair there for the first 2 points here in the second half. Marion switched to a zone, a 2-3 zone it looks like.
We've seen a little bit of this last couple weeks I've covered Marion, so not surprised to see it.
And there'll be a jump ball, all in possession will give it to the Flyers.
And Ivy might have got hacked there. No call down on the baseline for her.
It's been a physical game. We did not get into the 1-and-1 at all in the first half.
They let them play, and credit the referees. They've done a good job of keeping it consistent at least.
Holscher now guarded by Hoying. She has had a tough job trying to dribble against this pressure. Holscher down to Pullman. Backdoor cut to Rethman. Nice play.
And Rethman right there now with her 6th point of the game, her 2nd field goal there, sparking the team. She went off in the second half against Russia last week.
Hoying might have had an extra step there. So shot hits the rim. Wilshire running the offense to Rethman. Down low, Winter draws the foul. Molly Winter will go on to shoot 2.
I love, it seems like Marion was listening to me through my headset. They are being aggressive. Credit Coach Best Drive Squad for coming outside at halftime and kind of throwing some haymakers right back at Minster right there. Being physical right there. Winter goes to the line now. 5.4 points a game, a 37% free throw shooter. She cashes in the first one.
Winter junior, played some last year as a sophomore. Strong inside player. She had some shots early in the game, and then she didn't really get the ball as it went on in this first half. Wolf gives it to Hoying. Wolf against Holscher, who's guarded her most of the first half.
Again, Marion needing another stop here.
Hoying picks up her dribble.
Good defense by DeMange.
Pranger tries to drive. Had an opening if she went left. Wolf will go left. Turnaround. Nice defense there by Holscher. Will have a tie-up, and it will stay with Minster.
Boy, physical down there on the baseline yet again. Minster kind of struggling again out of the gate, shooting kind of like they did in the first half, but they heated up there towards the end.
Pass to Wolf. She is fouled on the inbounds play by DeMange. Hoying, a great foul shooter, first in the MAC, as she shoots them at 86%. Wolf is second at 84%.
Yeah, I think you jinxed her there. She missed the first one there, Dave. The announcer's jinx.
2 of them.
Oh my.
I'm more powerful than I thought.
Wow, the announcer's jinx. Sometimes you wonder if it's real.
See if the Flyers can take advantage of it. Rethman battles for it. Nice job there by Rethman. She could have easily been a steal there by Wolf, and she battled and got the jump ball.
Again,
stay with the Flyers.
No clear possession there. A lot of times, and I've officiated games before, a lot of times it's no clear pressure. It's easy to go to a jump ball as an official because sometimes it's just hard to call one thing or another. It's really hard.
Drive by Rethman. And there's a charge. And drawn there by Pranger. Not a popular call on the fans behind us.
Marion fans are irate, and I thought that was a block there. Not in agreement with that call.
We'll get another look here, and you can play referee. It'll be Rethman driving here. See if Pranger gets set. It's better than I thought it was.
I blew my whistle, but that call's just tough. It's a tough call to make.
And I see it a second time, and I'm still not sure. I'd rather announce than ref, I think. We'll just keep it that way. Hoying as Minster still trying to get their first points of this half. They've gone halfway through this quarter. Just like the first half, they started slow. Mesher with her first basket. Mesher with her first points.
Ooh, Mesher might have got away there with an extra step, too. Pretty close.
Winter gets her own rebound and is fouled as the Flyers get a little bit of a fast break there.
It's nice to see Ella Mesher get involved in the action. Again, the Flyers being aggressive, still pushing the ball up the floor. This Winter is hacked there.
She mentioned, I like to fight in the Flyers. They have come out of the second half, and they're not rolling over. They weathered the storm, and they are fighting back.
Exactly, and that's what you love to see out of a team. They're not out yet, but they've got a lot of work to do.
Last year, Marion beat Minster by 1 on a late Brooke Homan shot in the last 5 seconds over at the hanger. But then later on in the district semifinal, Minster won by 10, 54-44. And more often than not, these two teams play each other at some point down the tournament trail.
Oh, yeah.
Winter hits the second one. Lead at 12. It's a 16-point lead at halftime. And there is almost a turnover there as Hoying moved with Wolf pass. And Hoying hits another 3. I think that's 3 for her.
3 threes there for Janae, and those are the only 2 that about in the area that can make near disaster turn into a 3-point play right there.
Demands against Huker. gives it up to Winter.
Someone's got to help her out.
Coach Strive is going to call a timeout. See if it's a 30 or a full. Both teams go back to their huddle. It looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Gives us an opportunity to let you know NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school varsity basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. The replay times are Saturday, January 30th at 12, and also later in the day on January 30th at 6 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. 3:11 to go here in the third quarter. Minster with a 15-point lead.
Yeah, and credit Marion again. They're still fighting back. It's just little swings of momentum here. Every possession just grows more and more important for Marion as the clock keeps bleeding down. So again, it'll be interesting to see how the teams mix up their defense and what they do.
Bands will inbound it. So still have their 5 starters. Pass all the way to Pullman as a foul. Great pass by DeMange.
Yeah, great pass by DeMange. Great play call there too. Taking advantage of Pullman's size and the fact that Mesher, as you look on the replay, was turned around like a defensive back. Couldn't spot that ball. Great draw up out of the timeout.
Pullman gets the foul shot. She now has 7. Mason Pohl returns to give Mesher a break. Minster running about a 7-player rotation tonight. Rathman gets a rebound on the second one, and we will have a jump ball, and that will go over to Minster.
It's the 13th turnover of the night. Marion did a better job cleaning up on that in the third quarter. Again, making kind of a big disparity of 13-3 turnovers here in the second half.
Wolf gives it up to Olegas. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Along with Brandon Coverman, I'm Dave Kanapke. Glad you're aboard. Hoying this time way off the mark on the 3.
I think that's what you call a heat check right there. She's hit a couple of them. She hit 3 of them tonight, and that one just fell well short.
Number 12, Stella Hilsman. Number 21, Molly Rathman. And also Lindsey Kenning, number 30 in the game. It's the first substitutions for the Flyers here in the second half.
We haven't saw Koenig. Koenig had 4 points that first quarter, had a really nice first quarter, already topping her season average. We haven't saw her since.
And her and Winter pretty well switch off at that position. Similar type players. Strong players can hit the jumper. Drive by Holscher is knocked out of bounds. Holscher looking for her first points.
That's what I was going to say. Credit the Minster defense. They've contained her. She's good at getting in the middle of the key. As you look here on Winter Quality Meets replay of getting in the middle of the key there.
And there is a turnover there, as a rare thing where you see the defender, Wolf, swat it back at Hilscher was inbounding it.
Yeah,
you might see that 3 times all year.
Yeah, I don't even know if maybe even 3. You might only see that once. Might not even see it at all.
I saw it one other time that Ivy Wolf did it earlier this year. Drive and a nice cut there by Jenna Euchre.
Euchre with her second basket. Same little thing. She kind of curled and cut to the basket. It was a design play for her. Nice set call there by Coach Mike Wiss. Her 4th point of the game.
Rathman to Pullman. Overplayed there by Pohl. Back to Pullman. So set it. Pullman gives it to Rathman. Holscher just can't find an opening against this Minster defense, and that's swatted away by Olegas. Outlet to Wolf. To Pohl, end to end. Wow. Nice job. Pohl filled her lane. They did a nice job of running that break, and back to an 18-point lead. And that is a foul against Marion Local on the inbound. And a quick turnover without even an inbound pass as Heidi Rethman checks back in the lineup.
And the momentum of the Minster team just keeps growing.
You know, all the fight that Marion did to get it, I think they had it within 12. Now it's back up to 18. Hoying Nice hesitation dribble and finishes. Janae Hoying now with 15 points.
Wow. Just wow. That's all I have to say.
Olsher working against Wolf. There's Molly Rethman. And there is a foul on Pohl. Just the 15th foul.
Pohl just trying to hedge and divert Holscher from going into the key there, just used her body a little too much.
Number 5, Corinne Marion, into the game, a 5'9" junior. And the lead at 20. Biggest lead of the night for the Lady Wildcats. Molly Rethman. Pullman will drive. Pullman's been assertive on offense, draws a foul, and 16 foul. And we'll probably be shooting a 1-and-1. Marion will be shooting a 1-and-1 early fourth quarter, if not before. Pullman with the jumper rolls off. Oligas with the rebound.
Flyers with only, I think only 3 or 4 shot attempts this quarter.
Hoying just taking over this game right now, finding lanes, hitting threes. The lead at 22.
Again, the Flyers only 4 shot attempts this quarter. Just been crazy how the pace has been dictated here by Minster.
Olsher with his own rebound. Koenig banks it home.
Koenig's been having a nice game.
You know,
today, 6 points.
When you have these really good teams like Minster, you want to focus on the offense, but their offense is good, but their defense is so elite.
Defense creating offense. It's the same thing with Fort Laramie. That's why they've been the 2 top teams in the area this year.
We found out those 2 teams will likely meet at regionals this year. As a shot up by Pohl. Ball on the floor, and that will end their 3rd quarter of play. We go to the 4th quarter on our first National Bank scoreboard. Wildcats up by 20. We'll be back with the 4th quarter on NKTelco Sports.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Hulsman Automotive.
As we go to the 4th quarter on our first National Bank scoreboard, Minster with a 20-point lead.
And again, just Minster asserting their will here. Again, Janae Hoying just really setting the pace here, now matching Ivy Wolf with 17 points. Ivy didn't even score that quarter. Marion came out, was able to throw what I called some haymakers there early in the 3rd quarter to keep pace there, but Minster's pressure and up-tempo style of play really kept up their lead here. And Minster's got some confusion. They got to get a girl off the court.
Marion might have felt like Minster's had 6 players on the floor tonight with some of their defense. But right now, the Flyers ball to take us to start the 4th quarter, and that pass will go out of bounds.
And you're just preparing for that pressure. That's an unforced turnover right there. I mean, it's not even like they were on you there. It's easier said than done. It's just what Minster's been able to do the whole season.
This is only the 5th time Marion has allowed more than 40 points all season, and Minster already at 46. 3 again by Hoying. She's got 20.
I think, when in you play Madden, I think your quarterback heats up, they give you like a bazooka cannon arm kind of type sticker. And I think that's exactly what you might want to slap on Janae Hoying tonight.
Her season high of 20. We have a turnover. Hoying on 13 games this year, well now 14 games, she's been in double figures 12 of 14. Her previous season high was 18 back against Parkway, but 20 already, and we still got over 7 minutes to go. 20, and she had 10 since the first, she had 10 in the first half, so just 10 already here in the second half. Wolf gives it up to Marion. Minster, with a 12-1 record, have clinched their 15th straight winning season. Holscher almost comes up with a steal. Marion drives to the basket. Winner comes up with a rebound. 15 straight winning season. The only school bigger than that was Versailles, was 16 going into this season, but right now the Tigers probably will not have a winning season.
Yeah,
either way, it's very impressive for both those schools.
Oh yeah, and it's the thing with high school sports, you know, teams come and go, but some teams stay around a little longer than others.
Yeah, that's been every year since 2006, and you know, every night half the teams wins, half the team loses to have a winning record, as that shows what type of tradition they have here, as Holscher will shoot the 1-and-1.
7 fouls on Minster compared to 3 on the Flyers. Sammy Holscher going to the line, the lead scorer with 13.2 points a game, average is 73% from the line.
Her first point. She's in some of the MAC leaders. She's in the top 10 of 4 different offensive categories. She's third in steals behind Wolf and Hoying. Splits 1 of 2 all the way to Wolf to Oldigus. And they got a fast break out of just a normal rebound.
Wow and wow. Brent Oldigus with her 4th point tonight. Minster just creating.
You know, if we talk about Wolf and Hoying, and obviously we should, but the other players on the team know when to fill the lane. They know how to play as a team. And like that time, Oldigus was at the right spot for that pass for Wolf to finish on that last
Again,
play.
it's just knowing your role. We know Hoying and Wolf are superstars, so other teams got to fill in with other roles. That's filling lanes and getting wide open shots there when they can, and a nice play by Mesher on the inside.
Mesher with 4. Lead is ballooned to 26. Rethman will go out of bounds. You know, Brandon, we did the New Knoxville game, and we talked about how Minster had a really tough stretch coming up here. They had New Knoxville at the barn. Then they played a Division I team, Hoban, that was 9-1. They beat them in class in the country. They beat a Division II team, Margaretta, that was 9-4. Now it looks like they're overwhelming a 13-3 Marion team.
And they've just passed this test with flying colors. And this is the time of year you want to see your team starting to heat up here.
Marion got the friendly roll on the 3. Or I think it was a long 2.
That basket is just wide open as the sea right now for Minster. Right there, you get a shot like that that almost clinks in off the iron there for Corinne Meyering. Most of the times it wouldn't fall, but it's just Minster's luck tonight. Or, well, I mean, it's just, you know, everything's happening the way it is. You see the replay. I mean, not it's necessarily luck, but just everything's just going right, so to speak.
Going over to Wolf. Going and Wolf 37 of the 55. Meyering give it to Hoying. Wildcats in the MAC, they're first in offense. They're second in overall margin, second in field goals. Or the up and the high and a lot of them. And Meyering that time did not get the roll. Banks a little too hard.
I think the basketball god said, we let you have that last one, but not quite this one, maybe.
There are basketball gods. I do believe in them. There's a nice lob to Pullman, nice high-low, but she got a little bit too far underneath the basket.
An interesting stat to look at. Marion only 7 shot attempts this half.
And that 3 is rebounded by Mesher. A long 3 by Wolf. Wow.
Boy.
Wolf now with 20.
Man, oh man. Stat sheet stuffers. That's what they are. Now, oh, that's a zone type pressure here from Minster again that they've been flashing.
Pullman at the elbow. Rebound by Rethman. Oldigus will get, now they'll call a jump ball. That will go to Minster as Kyra Oldigus, number 10. And also number 32, Claire Lamb, into the game.
Mesher heads to the bench tonight. Mesher with 4 points again, kind of decently below her season average of 11.5, but when you're up 30 and your third leading scorer only has to score 4, that is team basketball.
There's a rare turnover for the Wildcats as that goes out of bounds.
Their 4th of the night.
Minster will play Anna on Saturday. We will have that on our streaming Key Motion JV and varsity game. Scott Fry will be on the call of that game. Holman, it will travel.
Yep.
The Flyers will play at Newton on Saturday, and they will play at the Vatican on next Thursday against Delphi St. John's. 58-27.
It seems like a blink of an eye ago, Marion was leading 16-13.
Yeah, and ever since then, there's Hoying, will go to the foul line. Janae Hoying, first in the MAC in foul shooting, first in steals. She's 5th in assists. She's top 10 in scoring as well. The 4-year on varsity. Really, her freshman year, she did not play varsity much until the last game of the regular season. She was able to hit that one. And in a tournament run, she had like 17 in the state finals as a freshman. Tonight, she has had a big night. Number 14, Morgan Guckenbiller into the game. Also 34, Abby Mormon in. Both coaches trying to get some players in. Janae Hoying will leave, and she'll get a big hand here from this Minster crowd. Well, she should.
She finishes with 22 points on the night again, so just a fantastic night for Janae. Finley is getting a good one.
Season high for Hoying in a big contest, and there's a double dribble.
And that's the 23rd turnover of the ball game for the blue and gold.
Minster plays Anna on Saturday, then they'll turn around and go to St. Mary's. The St. Mary's team has only lost 3 games, knocked off Marion. Had a pretty nice team there. John Burke has done a nice job at St. Mary's. First time Minster has played St. Mary's in a few years. Got them back on the schedule.
Yeah, they get around a little bit in the area. I know they play Marion. They go around and play some other teams. Like they play Rushi, for example, as well. So it's interesting to see. St. Mary's getting better, playing some teams down here.
Yeah, they played on and off, and then with going on the Classic in the country and some of the special games Minster has, sometimes you have to drop people off your schedule, but I know it's a priority to get them back in there. As we have number 3, Megan Wiss into the game, Lindy Hemmelgarn, 42, number 11, Jaden Clooney. Has Claire Lamb and Kyra Oldigus. Minster is going to win their 11th in a row and go to 13-1. Coach Mike Wiss in his career now is 113-13 in his 5-year career, and Lamb banks it in.
Yeah, it's nice just to keep adding players to the box score. See your name in the paper tomorrow, Claire Lamb.
Tipped away there by Lamb. Number 30, Alyssa Niemeyer in the game. Let's check the Flyer lineup. We have number 54, Hannah Rose into the game. 34, Abby Mormon. 22, Lauren Ruenkamp. A lot of these players played JV tonight. Underneath her, it's Guggenbiller. Shot. It was blocked there by the Wildcats.
Yep, Niemeyer got a hand there.
Up ahead to Clooney for the basket. Jane Clooney as they get a big cheer from the Minster bench.
You know, only 10 shot attempts this half for Marion. Just the attempts and shot disparity, along with the turnovers, been the huge 2 stats of this game.
I always think shot attempts really tells you a lot about the game, as that shot is partially blocked by Mormon. It will go out of bounds and stay with the Flyers.
Boy, it's 16-13. Remember, just Marion leading. Just the way this game has turned on its head.
These two teams both be playing in the Walpock District, and there's a steal by Lamb. In the Walpock District this year, girls will go south, so that means whoever wins that will probably run into the Fort Laramie Redskins.
Yep.
The only loss Minster has had this year, early in the season.
Yeah. Army Redskins there. Other teams that you want to look at, Tri-Village, who could be another team on the radar there. They're a young team.
Legacy Christian, I think, is down there too.
Who's that?
Legacy Christian.
Legacy Christian will be in the Sydney sectional. They have a girl by the name of Emma Hess that's going to go play at Liberty University.
Those 4 schools were at the regionals 2 years ago. I think Minster played, I think they played Legacy Christian. No, they played, Fort Laramie played Legacy Christian, and Minster played Tri-Village, I think, that year. That was the year Minster played Fort Laramie in the regional finals, and Minster won on their way to their second state title, or I should say their second recent state title in 2019. Right now it's Hemmelgarn with the basketball. Niemeyer will let the 3 go, in and out. Battle for the rebound. Won by Hannah Rose. Back to Rose. 19-footer. Rebound by Abby Holman. Ahead to Lindy Hemmelgarn. The team's able to get everybody in the game pass there to Megan Wiss. Will be out of bounds. And we're 12 seconds away to congratulate the Minster Wildcats on a big win as they just totally dominated from the first quarter on against a pretty good Marion local Flyers that'll lead this game at 13-4. We'll dribble it out. Megan Wiss will hold the ball on our first National Bank scoreboard. The final score, the Minster Wildcats 64. Marion local Flyers 27. We'll be back to wrap it up on NKTelco Sports.
For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at cargill.com.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gershner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with Hometown Pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, New Knoxville Supply Company, Hokie Lumber.
Welcome back here at Minster Elementary School while the Minster Wildcats dominate. Final score in our first National Bank scoreboard, 64-27. The final numbers, Mr. Brandon Coverman.
Yeah, that's a giveaway to our nice little cameraman there, getting us on there thanks to Kurt Kuffner. Looking at the stats here, 9 of 29 shooting for the Flyers, 1 of 3 from 3. 10 of 13 from the charity stripe were the Flyers, 24 boards, keynote 24 turnovers. 26 of 53, the Wildcats shooting almost 50%, 6 of 13 from 3. They made their opportunities on the outside arc there, 6 of 10 from the free throw line, 20 rebounds and 4 turnovers.
Yeah, that turnover line says a lot of it right there. After the first quarter, Marion led 9-8, and about midway through the second quarter, Marion was leading 16-13. Minster goes on a 20-0 run, and Katie barred the door after that.
Yeah, and Janae Hoying and Ivy Wolf really just sparked this. 22 points from Janae Hoying, and I mean just a litter of Wildcats getting in the box score. Let me count it up: 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different Wildcats getting in the box score tonight. Pretty good all-around team contribution, but again, always led by the dangerous duo of Wolf and Hoying.
Minster goes to 13-1 on the season. They are now 6-0 in the MAC. They have a 2-game lead. They look like they're going pretty strong to win their 16th MAC title. As Marion falls to 4-2 in the MAC, they now to go to 13-4. Now our player of the game, brought to you by NKTelco, will be number 13, Janae Hoying.
22 points in the future Findlay Oilers. She heated up from the outside, hit 3 threes. She shoots 25% from out there. Heated up tonight from the three-point line, initiated some fast breaks, got her team going again. 9 different Wildcats scoring, and Janae Hoying facilitated, played great defense. All around good win for Minster. Really pretty much getting one step closer to securing that MAC title. Again, Marion will be okay, 64-27. I know it's a tough defeat, but this is a good team. They're 13-4 for a reason. They're in the upper echelon of the MAC. So they'll recover, and this game isn't going to define their season. You just got to wake up and move forward.
Congratulations to Janae Hoying, our player of the year. Congratulations to Minster Wildcats. Our final score again, Minster 64, Marion Local 27. Our NKTelco crew directed by Bryce Hamrick, assisted by Jacob Johns. On camera tonight, Kurt Kuffner, Mark Fissel, and Noah Weber giving us the sights and sounds. My partner tonight, Brandon Coverman. I'm Dave Kanapke. Thanks for watching on NKTelco Sports.